Welcome to Thank God You're Not My Child. Remember, it's a comedy podcast where I talk about whatever I want to. So, let's get started. So I'm on the road again, and we're in Texas. Denton, to be exact, because that's where we have to work out of. And I'm seeing all of these little videos of these kids that are put on stage or on the internet that probably shouldn't be, but yet their parents have done it. And you're like, what is the one thing you don't want for your kids? It's for them to be bullied. Isn't that the worst thing that your kid would, well, actually, I think some of the worst thing would be that your kid would be the one bullying. But to have your child bullied, boy, your heart, it just breaks your heart. I mean, that's when Mama Bear, Daddy Bear come out. We can all agree on that, right? Yes. So if you are afraid that your child might be bullied and you talk about it with them and all, why would you put them in a position where millions of people are going to bully them? That's something that makes you think. So I want to talk about why are parents putting their kids on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, any of these, and where millions of people might see them and then get upset when somebody says something. Because you know what? That happens. It happens. I've had nasty things for years said to me, and the most one when I was like almost 300 pounds was, oh my gosh, how many cheeseburgers do you eat? 22? And then you eat your husband? Seriously, I'll never forget it. And it was so long ago, but I was an adult. So you know what you do? You shake that shit off. You know what I mean? Shake that shit off. And that's all it is. But why are you going to put your 6-year-old on TikTok or Instagram or the internet for millions of people to look at? So I'm going to talk about this mother, and I'm not going to say names or anything, but she's an influencer and evidently either has money or has made a lot of money. And if all of these people that follow her have made it so much that she can have a plane, you guys need to be keeping your money to yourself. Because an influencer that can do all that, okay, anyway, I'm going to get off that shit soapbox. That's mine. I'm going to keep that for another one. So she put her 6-year-old to talk smack to Matt Rife. And yeah, I'm dropping his name because I like old Matt. He don't give a fuck what you say. And if you don't like him, don't listen to him. But he made the joke about Jupiter having rings, and this lady thought, oh, my 6-year-old knows everything about space. I'm going to put him to put a little video because it's so cute. Okay. So then she taught her 6-year-old and thought it was funny to say that Saturn has rings and that you're mean to girls. Okay. Matt can be really rude to girls, to guys. I don't think it matters which way or not. He's a comedian, and he's a crude comedian. Deal with it. But why would you put your 6-year-old on there and even say his name? I mean, what were you looking for, Mama? What were you looking for, Mama? Because you know what? I don't want anybody coming after my kid, and you just put your 6-year-old out there for someone to come at. This isn't about whether he should or should not have. This is about what you put your son into. And now, oh, everybody's like, just cancel that. You know what? I'm going to cancel you, Mama. I'm going to cancel you. Because you know why? You put your 6-year-old on the internet and then screamed and whined about it when they got bullied. Guess what? We all get bullied, baby. Keep your 6-year-old off the internet, and you might not have to worry about them getting bullied. I'm just saying. Whether you agree or not, we can agree that was bad. But you should have expected it. Because mean people say mean things. Lord have mercy. I've had some funny ones too. I mean, but do you let your 6-year-old read all the comments? Did he know what Matt said? So not only did you put your 6-year-old on there, did you let him see what Matt say? Did you let him see that? So now, who really is in the wrong? Who's really in the wrong, Mama? Yeah. I'm going to have to take a breather over that one. I'm traveling. No alcohol anywhere. Whew. So, we'll come back to another one. Okay. A little better now. I'm just saying. That one will pep you up. But the next one, what happened just this last week, and I'm sorry, but I really love singing, you know? And I am really bad at it. And thank God my parents, when I was younger, didn't tell me, oh my gosh, Donna, you are amazing. I think we should let you play at anything you want to. So let's dress you in red, white, and blue and teach you the national anthem. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this one. Okay, mamas. I'm going to say mama and daddy on this one. She's a cute little girl. She's cute. And yes, I agree, she might have sounded a little bit like Fergie, which also was a dud, in my opinion. But she has been laughed at more than any kid I've seen in a long time. Almost since that Listen Linda. You know, because people laughed at him because it was so cute. Oh, it's so cute, and they laughed. But you know what? People aren't laughing at your kid. They're not laughing at your kid in a good way. I'm not sure what you were thinking. Because, yes, I think one day she might be a really good singer. Because she's got the personality. And so, you know, it could happen. But who on earth told you to do that to your child? I mean, I know you were proud, but has nobody told you that that's not really that good? And who on earth let that kid and parent... Okay, you know what? Sometimes you just don't even know what to say. Because do you want your child to be so embarrassed people laugh at them? Think about putting your kid up on a talent show in their elementary school. And they want to sing, but you know it's going to be horrible. You know it is, but you love them. Because it's sweet to your ears. Just like our singing is sweet to Jesus' ears, even when I sing horrible. Okay. So are you going to let them get up there and know that if people laugh at them and point at them, they're going to be okay with it? Because I would probably have to talk to them and say, you know, and if they understand and they're strong enough that you know you're going to be able to handle it, okay, maybe you'll let them just lesson learned, right? I'm not sure what I would have done, because when my kids asked to do something, they were normally picking something they were good at. So but I would have told them, you know, let me tell you what's going to happen. Of course, you know, why would you want to do that? And I mean, she was cute. I love the red, white, and blue. I was born in Texas, remember? And now I'm living and traveling back and forth. Texas, Oklahoma. It's like my daily thing. Ugh. I love it, though. It beats getting up at 5:30 in the morning to work all day long with kids. Now, don't get me wrong. I love kids. I did it for over 30 years. So, nothing against that. But, man, to just drive my future husband around wherever he needs to work. If he needs to visit some of his cases. Oh, yeah, I can do that. And he works in the car. And if he's working, I just listen to podcasts and stuff. And I love it. But I did that for a long time. And it's, you know, I'm not going to let a kid... You don't want your kid made fun of. You don't want your kids made fun of. Right, parents? So, Mama, Daddy, why did you put your little girl? Why did you let her do that? I'm thinking 90% of the people are laughing at her. And I'm like, oh, that poor baby girl. I hope it does not break her spirit. I hope it doesn't. I just hope it doesn't break her spirit, because that's not something we're supposed to do to our kids, people. You know? It's just not supposed to do that to our kids. So let's think twice about what our kids are doing. I mean, letting them get on the elementary stage where just the few people will see them, but putting them on where millions of people are going to see them and laugh at them. Come on. We can do better than that. Mama, Daddy, we can do better than that. And hopefully this didn't scroll any toes, and if it does, oh well, I guess it's my shit soapbox of my own. Okay. So, we're going to have to end that one too. See, I don't know why parents are doing this. Just don't know. I don't know. Who knows? So one thing I wanted to talk about on this one was profanity. Yeah. It's not a secret that when I had daycare, I mean, I at one time even dropped a knife and it stuck in my toe and I didn't have a cuss word come out. You know what I mean? And I was so impressed too. I even cut my finger once and didn't even do that. And I was losing blood, had to have stitches. And I'm like, at what point did I go from being able to have a sailor's mouth to not even doing it when I was hurt? I know. And some people, I know my fiance and I are totally different on this. He says, damn. And, you know, it's like, oh, you know, and that's okay. That's okay. I know there's a place to, and there's a place not to. You know what I mean? I'm not dumb, and I'm not rude. And most people are not dumb and not rude. They're just stubborn as fuck. And, you know, I understand that. I have a best friend, my best friend. She, at home, it's safe zone. If they want to cuss at home, it's just, and you know, before I went over there and actually got to know her, I would have been mortified because I thought, ooh, we don't do that. Good people don't say those words. You know, I don't know what box I was in, but I was young. And boy, did she open my brain up. Just love her to death. I love you, Dawn. And her son, Dima, is my #1 fan. I'm just saying. And so I understood it. Home is a safe zone. Home is a safe zone. Home is a safe zone. That's where you need to cuss if you want to cuss. Because when you get into school or you get into a grocery store or outside, they need to know that it's respect. It's not anything but, you know? But at home, that's where you're supposed to be able to accidentally fart. Okay, if you accidentally fart at home and it's a big deal, I mean, because I don't think you can accident. I think that's where you're supposed to push them out. Don't you think? But when you get my age, I wouldn't push anything out of that area down there. Because as soon as you think it's nothing, it's something. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So I understand. At first when I saw this little TikTok thing going around saying, this is your safe space, this bathroom. You can say the words in here. Only in this bathroom. You know, when you're done, come out. My first instinct was, what the fuck? You know, because in daycare land, when they said, my mommy says bad words, I am never going to tell somebody that their mommy is bad because they say bad words. I say, this is what I said. This is my box. Little people need to not say them. But if big people do, that's because they're big. So when you're big, you can say what you want. And I mean, it was just easier than, because I'm not calling anybody bad for words. I'm just saying. I mean, there's bad words out there. We all know it. But I'm not going to call somebody bad. So when I first saw this little thing, I'm like, oh, hell no. And then I started thinking about it and said, it's the same thing as safe zone. You know, and if you've got an 8-year-old that doesn't know how to let go of a day, and they go into the bathroom and say, oh, shit, today was shit. Is it really a big deal? Is it? Is it? Is that what you're going to fight about? So then I thought, Yes, this is good. Let them work it out in the bathroom. Let them look at the mirror and tell them, oh, no, 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 no. You know, this is how we do life. And because of my best friend, my whole world opened. I mean, 13 years ago, almost. I mean, she didn't only open my brain to understand that life is bigger than cuss words, but that love is blind. Love loves all. God loves you no matter what you look like. So should we? We should love anyone. You know? She almost did not knock on my door because I lived in a double wide. The trailer was in a double wide. Yes. Almost did not knock on my door. And this is my best friend. My ride or die. My one that knows everything about me. This is her. So, from her words, or mine, don't judge. Don't judge that double wide. If it looks clean, go in. Because you know what? There's nothing wrong with the trailer. And who knew? When I was young, I wanted a big, nice brick house too. But you know what? A home can be anywhere. Just don't judge. Just love. Okay. So now that I've ranted on about, well, like I say at the beginning, anything I want to, I guess it's time to say, I've taught you everything I know. Nothing more. At least on this episode. And until next time, thank God you're not my child.